I apologize, sir. It was the best I could do.
If that's your best, you're useless to me. I can shoot you dead with a clear conscience. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Then focus, Gillins. Dismissed. I apologize for the delay, my lord. Lieutenant Malavai Quinn. I'm to be your liaison here on Balmora.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And to you, my lord. Lord Barris will brief you personally, but I'm to acquaint you with the climate here on Balmora first.
By all means, go ahead.
Even though the Empire wrestled control of Balmora from the Republic during the war, we were never able to completely eradicate them. There is a rather sizable resistance movement. No one wants to admit it, but it's clear that the Republic is backing it.
The Republic cannot be tolerated.
I agree, my lord. It is my dream to see our enemy vanquished. I have a secure line to Lord Barris. I'll patch him through immediately.
Ah, I see you have convened with my apprentice. Very good, Lieutenant. Leave us. Quinn owes his career to me, but we should keep the details of your mission between the two of us. Quinn has everything you'll need. I'll summon him back. Remember, he is not to know the reason for your mission. I'll be in touch.
My lord, I've prepared what you need for your assault on the satellite control tower. In order to destroy the mainframe, you'll mount this charge to the base and activate it. Then contact me and I'll be able to detonate. My lord, I mark your progress and see that the charge is armed. I will detonate once you are a safe distance. But first, I have Darth Barris on holo for you. I will retreat and leave the line secure for the two of you.
Apprentice, we have one more potentially compromising thing to take care of before you can confront my spy, Commander Rylon. It involves invading a Republic keep to find a lowly ensign named Dermot. He is Rylon's son, and the commander confided his true identity to him. Ensign Dermot must be silenced permanently.
It will be my pleasure. I'll make sure he never talks.
I'll signal Quinn to give you the details. Be swift.
My lord, Ensign Dermot is being detained in the break of the Republic Crater outpost, awaiting questioning by the mysterious agent Barris has me tracking. I will alert you if the investigator appears to be heading there. I assume you wish to get to Dermot before she does.
What can you tell me about the mysterious agent?
She appears to be investigating one of the Republic's own, a Commander Rylon. I'm instructed to keep close tabs, but stay out of her way. I've managed to slice the security you'll need to breach the crater outpost. Transmitting it now. Good luck on your mission, my lord. I'll be here if you need anything. I must be honest. Your success at the satellite control station and Republic Crater outpost has surprised me, my lord. I computed the likelihood of success as nearly negligible. In my assessment, however, I only considered the capabilities of a typical Sith. Clearly, you are not a typical Sith. I will adjust future calibrations to account for your unprecedented abilities.
Quinn, you know just what to say.
I'm not too proud to acknowledge when I'm mistaken. Lord Barris is pleased. He says it's time to zero in on your prime directive, and he awaits your contact. My barracks are yours. Activate the holocommunicator in the next room to speak with Lord Barris. The line is secure.
You've been most helpful.
I'll be right here if needed, my lord. Your final target is the Balmoran arms factory. The Resistance forces recently captured it and made it their headquarters. An incursion into the arms factory will be a monumental feat. I'm excited by the prospect of you laying waste to that place.
So, I excite you, do I?
Well, what I meant was, when I imagine all the ways you will shape the galaxy, I get very excited. Yes.
Admit it. You like me, don't you, Quinn?
My lord, is this an appropriate time and place for such an inquiry? You're putting me in a very awkward position.
It was fun to see you squirm, but now I'm over it.
May I continue to brief you on the Balmoran Arms Factory?
By all means, I'll let you off the hook.
I appreciate your mercy and grace, my lord.
My lord, I believe we've got trouble. I heard your entire conversation with Commander Rylorn.
How could you hear my conversation? Have you been spying on me, Imperial?
No, my lord, as I told you. I've been surveilling the Jedi investigator. Apparently she bugged Rylorn's quarters, and as she listened in on your conversation, I heard what she heard. The investigator knows everything, my lord.
The same can be said of you now.
Yes, but I pose no risk to Lord Barris. If this investigator gets away, she'll expose everything. She was heading to her ship, but I had my men move in and cut her off from the Republic landing bay. I am systematically blocking her avenues of transmission and escape, herding that Republic scum to her only hope, the spaceport at Sobrik.
How does she expect to survive an Imperial spaceport?
My men report that she's wielding a lightsaber, my lord. This investigator is a Jedi Knight. Unless you stop her, she's more than capable of fighting her way through the spaceport and commandeering a ship. I'll be able to delay the Jedi long enough for you to engage, but I advise caution when facing her.
Being careful is what got us into this mess.
I see your point, my lord. I will gather my remaining men and meet you at the spaceport. We will crush this Jedi.
Your victory means nothing. The damage has been done. The proof has been transmitted. So deal the death blow, Sith. I am at peace, knowing that the greater good has been served.
I hate to burst your bubble, Jedi. No, that's a lie. I'm reveling in it. I intercepted your transmission. The Jedi know nothing.
Quinn, I could kiss you.
I'm only doing my job, my lord. I had her monitored and screened the entire time. There was never any risk at all.
Gloat all you like. It means nothing. I remain at peace. And Noman Carr and his Padawan will still defeat you.
Tell me the name of Noman Carr's Padawan.
I will never betray her identity. I am resigned. Strike me down. I offer no further resistance.
I will savor your destruction.
There is no death. There is the Force.
How bizarre. She just closed her eyes and accepted death.
Sheer idiocy.
No matter. The threat is ended. Lord Barris will be anxious to learn what became of this. When you're ready, I'll contact him from my office.
I'm anxious to get off this planet.
Excellent. I'll go prepare. I'll be waiting in my barracks. It's not my place, Lord Barris. I leave that for your apprentice to convey.
Then step aside, Lieutenant. My apprentice has arrived. Nice of you to join us. Quinn refuses to update me, insisting the privilege be yours. I assume the Jedi investigator has been stopped.
Quinn killed her transmission, and I killed her.
Your carelessness created a crisis, but since you quelled it, we can move on. I had hoped to avoid confronting the Jedi, but our hand was forced. What matters most is that Rylon can no longer be exposed. And how would you assess Lieutenant Quinn's contribution?
Lieutenant Quinn is an exceptional officer. I couldn't have done it without him.
High praise indeed. Quinn, I believe you have sufficiently repaid the debt owed to me. I'm putting you up for a captaincy and transmitting an executive order allowing you to station wherever you choose. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Lord Barris. If my actions benefit the Empire, they benefit me. I would have done the same regardless of our past. My lord, before I depart, it's been my extreme honor to serve you. You are the epitome of everything the Empire stands for.
I'm going to miss your rugged good looks, Quinn.
Maybe our paths will cross once more, my lord.
He will have his hands full. There are powerful Imperials dedicated to keeping him down. But if Quinn can overcome them and rise to the station he deserves, there is great hope for our Imperial allies.
Maybe we should assist him.
I have no time for such needling dramas. Your presence on Balmora is no longer needed. Return to your ship when you're ready to leave. I'll contact you there.
My lord, I hope you don't find my appearance here obtrusive. I beg an audience.
I will always welcome you, Quinn.
It pleases me to know that, my lord. As you know, Lord Barris enabled my reassignment anywhere I choose. It is an evolution I've longed for and assumed would never come. Aiding your mission on this planet has reawakened the ambition I began my career with, to make the most profound impact possible for the Empire.
We share the same desire, Captain.
I sense that as well, my lord. I cannot think of a more glorious and honorable way to make a difference in the galaxy than to serve you. I'm here to pledge myself to you. I'm ready and willing to serve in whatever capacity you see fit.
Whatever capacity I see fit. How exciting.
More like nauseating.
She thinks she's funny.
My lord, if given the chance, I know I will prove myself to you. I'm a top-notch pilot, military strategist, and a deadly shot. I can fly this ship, plan your battles, assess your enemies, and kill them. You won't find a more tireless and loyal subject. I offer my military prowess and dedicate every ounce of my strength to your cause.
I would be pleased to have you, Quinn.
The pleasure will be mine. Thank you, my lord. I will submit my reassignment papers as we depart. My lord, I have settled into my quarters and fully acquainted myself with the ship. I am at your disposal.
I should probably inspect those quarters, Captain.
You'll find them spotless and in order, my lord. You'll also find that I'm fully trained in all aspects of operating this vessel. I can both navigate and pilot.
If you're half as good at evading obstacles as you are my advances, then my ship is in good hands.
I'm here to do a job, my lord.
You wish to speak?
Yes, my lord. I wanted to update you on the condition of your ship. It has responded extremely well to my optimizations. I'm pleased to report that we are operating at peak efficiency.
I'm glad to hear it. Keep up the good work.
I fully intend to, my lord.
Your demeanor makes me tense, Captain. Work on loosening up.
I see. Actually, my lord, I don't see. Is that an order, or are you testing my professionalism?
I'm going to get a kick out of you.
I hope to be of greater service than that, my lord. Permission to speak freely, my lord.
You may always speak freely, Quinn.
I'll keep that in mind. There's a reason I was languishing on Balmora before you arrived. A decade ago, I served under Moff Broysk at the Battle of Druckenwell. Moff Broysk made a critical oversight that brought the fleet to the brink of complete defeat. I ignored his order and turned the tide to victory.
I take it the Moff took exception to that.
Your intuition is flawless, my lord. Broysk took credit for the reversal, which is fine. But then he court-martialed me. Darth Barris assigned me to Balmora, or my career would have been over. Moff Broysk has blocked every transfer and promotion I've been up for since.
I have no tolerance for fools like this Moff.
I could say more about him, my lord, but my point is made. I serve you now, I have no regrets. I'll return to my duties. My lord, I have been working on something in my spare time. You may be interested.
Go ahead, regale me.
Years ago, I was zeroing in on a notorious SIS agent called Valoran, when Moff Broysk recalled me to the Battle of Druckenwell. I had the spy cornered. I briefed Broysk so that he could send someone else to take Valoran out. He ignored the opportunity.
This sounds like a personal vendetta.
I'll admit, knowing how close I was to ending his career made languishing on Balmoral all the more frustrating. But I take this on only for the good of the Empire. This spy has caused immeasurable losses. I know Valoran's signature, and by tracking his accomplishments, I've picked up his scent.
It is imperative that you track him down.
Very good, my lord. I'll keep you abreast of my progress. My lord, permission to speak. I have thoughts about our present undertaking.
I think it's adorable how you look out for my well-being.
Respectfully, you are my commander, and it is my duty to offer any assistance I can. I'm not sure what the Padawan could have done to avoid a physical confrontation with the Sand Demon. No doubt some Jedi mind manipulation. But if a girl nascent in the Force can quell the beast, surely we can. And then we can slaughter the monster with ease.
I can slaughter the demon without any tricks.
Of course, my lord. I only sought to help you explore all options. Whatever happens, I have your back. Seems the time is upon us. The demon has caught our scent.
Desert, monster. I stand my ground. I will not run. Submit or be punished. We are one, at peace. The beast sleeps. Now, let us see what transpires.
Remarkable. The beast appears to have gone into hibernation and shed its skin. The amount of blood it's letting is astounding. The beast's stench is thick on us. It makes my eyes water.
You don't fool me, Quinn. You're crying.
Dealing with the beast was an impressive experience, but it does not move me. I believe we have succeeded in the demon blood ritual. Are we to move on to the Sand People compound, my lord?
Sounds like a plan.
Lead the way, my lord. It will be a pleasure to put this overheated sandbox behind us.
You look good with the tan, Captain.
I hope it hides my blushes, my lord. I will ready the ship for our departure. My lord, my efforts to locate SIS agent Valoran have finally paid off. There is a small window of opportunity to confront him. I can handle the matter personally. Permission to intercept and bring him down.
There's no time to waste. He must finally be stopped.
I appreciate your decisiveness, my lord. The Empire will finally be served. I'll return shortly. My lord, I'm back from my mission. I'm pleased to report Agent Valoran's decade of espionage has been brought to an end. It is a great day for the Empire.
It isn't every day you close the book on an old score.
It is long overdue. Thank you for allowing me to pursue this, my lord.
You could drop the stoic soldier routine when we're in private. Show me a little attention.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Don't tell me I'm not your type.
Indeed, my lord, you are not a type at all. I dare say you are a wholly unique woman. But my work demands complete concentration, and well, I'm not used to juggling business with pleasure.
No lame excuses or explanations. If you're not interested, just say so. Now, let's get back to our duties.
By all means, my lord. My lord, I'd appreciate it if you could speak with Vet. Ask her not to disturb me when I'm working.
Exactly how is she disturbing you?
She's not wired for military precision. And there's no filter on that Twi'lek mouth. When I was tracking down Agent Voleran, she must have overheard me refer to Moff Broysk, and now she persistently pesters me about him. She keeps slipping his name nonsensically into conversations just to annoy me. Says she won't stop until I tell her why I hate the man.
Vet's relentless. Once she gloms onto something, she doesn't let go. Best if you just tell her the story.
It's neither appropriate nor in the Empire's interest to discuss the matter with non-military personnel. Besides, knowing her, the details of Broysk's collapse at Druckenwell and his and my subsequent conflict would only give her more fodder.
Leave it to me. She'll stop bothering you.
I was hoping you'd say that, my lord. Thank you. My lord, I seek advice. As a military man, above all else, I value discipline, the chain of command, and uncompromising dedication to serving the Empire's interests. But there's a built-in dilemma. When my instincts tell me that a superior is jeopardizing the Empire, it makes my path less clear.
Do you have a problem with my leadership, Quinn?
No, my lord, you mistake me. My concern is about the legacy of my former commander. I stood by as Moff Broysk's random whims compromised countless missions. It is a mistake I refuse to repeat. Defying him ruined my career, but I should have done it sooner. No matter the consequences.
If anyone caused me half as much trouble, I'd dedicate my life to bringing him down.
I have no aspirations for personal glory, just glory for the Empire. And now for you.
Your service to me should consume you.
Every waking moment, my lord. I won't take up any more of your time. My lord, you've caused me some difficulty, and I'd like to confirm that it was unintended. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but some time ago it seems you expressed an interest in me beyond our professional relationship.
I've left you tossing and turning in your bunk at night, have I?
In a manner of speaking, which is why I bring it up. I'll admit you have a knack for surprising me. I'm typically swifter on my toes. I should have immediately said that any personal involvement between us could cloud judgment and compromise your campaigns.
I like taking risks.
My lord, I am drawn to you, make no mistake. But this should not continue. It's improper.
It's the impropriety that makes it so exciting. To be continued, Captain.
I'll just return to my duties then. My lord, I've been tracking a series of broken Imperial signals on an encrypted channel. Tremendous interference. I've identified the source, Major Ovech, commander of Moff Broysk's elite infiltrator unit. But that's all.
Who is this Major Ovech? Have you heard of him?
I know him well, my lord. Served with him under Moff Broysk for many years. He's an unmatched leader. Moff Broysk's command ship does not respond when hailed. My gut says there's trouble. Permission to investigate further.
I know you wouldn't waste time with anything that wasn't important.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, I was able to clear the channel and get to the bottom of Major Ovech's relays. He's in a state of emergency. Patching him through now.
My lord, your captain there is 1 in a million. I'd given up hope anyone out there would hear my distress calls.
He's proven himself invaluable to me on many occasions.
Wish I still had him in my detail. Probably would have avoided this. Moff Bryce dispatched me and my officers to a secret weapons warehouse on Cato Nemoidia. Trouble is, it ain't a secret no more. We're holed up, surrounded by Republic forces. Trying to get Bryce to send the rest of my unit, but he's gone radio silent.
It's worse than that, my lord. The Major's ship has been commandeered by Broisk's personal commandos and ordered to stay put.
That tears it. Seen it 100 times with Bryce. Better to cut bait and let good soldiers die than admit a mistake.
Sounds more like Broisk wants you dead, Major. Any idea why?
Same reason he demoted and exiled your captain, I'm guessing. I'm his only officer who's not shy about my opinion. Enemy was pausing between breaths, gearing up to charge again. Looks like the end of the line for me, but I'm not going out without a fight. Ovech, out.
My lord, Major Ovech would be a terrible loss. I served on his ship, know it like the back of my hand. I can infiltrate and try to restore command to his men. Then they would be free to join the fight.
Why are you still standing here? Go.
Yes, my lord. My lord, returning from action. Pleased to report Major Ovech and most of his officers have been saved. I was able to infiltrate Ovech's starship and seize control of the operating systems. I identified where his men were being held, freed them, and locked Moff Broisk's occupying force on the bridge. Ovech's men promptly rescued him.
Amazing job, Quinn. I'm thankful you're on our side.
You're too kind, my lord. The Empire is stronger with Major Ovech. It would have been a shame if he was squandered. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll return to my duties. My lord, thank you for your attention. I must officially request to be reassigned.
Not going to happen.
My lord, I must speak freely then. I am compromised. Thoughts of you have begun to distract me. My feelings affect my ability to concentrate. I cannot, in good conscience, continue to serve.
All that tension will dissolve away if you just give in to your feelings.
If we were involved, we might not be able to act if the other's life would be forfeit.
Our feelings will make us so strong, nothing can threaten us.
I'm going to kiss you now, my lord. Now, more than just duty and honor will be driving my work.
You'll see, passion will make you stronger.
I am growing open to the idea, my lord. My lord, I've just been informed that I have passed the trials for captain. 2nd grade.
I'm happy for you, Quinn.
Thank you, my lord. I don't seek acknowledgement. It requires your approval to go into effect.
Consider it done.
Very good, my lord. My lord, I've been dealing with a situation that's getting out of hand. Moff Broisk contacted the ship and was incensed to find me at the helm. He's been sending recorded messages that are progressively more nonsensical. He's always been scattered and aggressive, but now he seems completely unhinged.
The next time he comes calling, I will speak with the man.
I would appreciate that, my lord. Tens of thousands of soldiers and some of our most critical campaigns are at the mercy of his commands.
Nice to see your dander up. I wonder where it will take you.
I just hope the man comes to his senses. My lord, Moff Broisk's holotransmissions have increased. They are beginning to disrupt operations. He's nearly incoherent. I can only assume some sort of dementia has set in. I have him on holo right now. I believe it's going to take your personal touch to assuage the situation.
Patch him through.
Here he is, my lord.
Flew the coop! Your new cage will be smaller and tighter, coffin size.
Iron slice! In a locket! Or wear around my neck!
He's unlikely to stop, my lord. He didn't even know he was on hold.
Druckenware proved my point. My glory is mine. Mine! You're nobody!
The man has lost all sense.
As I said.
Where's my blaster? I'll shoot your face! Personally! And again! Druckenwell won't save you. I could blow Balmoral away! I'll blow Balmoral away this time! Wait. What? Gone? Where'd he... There's a Sith on this. Why did you transfer me, Rajnik? I'll ship you off to Balmoral too!
Rojnik is his communications officer. This is how it's been.
Rajnik, am I through? I'm through? Yes or no? I don't see. Is this broken? All I see is a Sith!
Broysk, calm yourself.
How dare you? Wait! You! It was you who liberated the Admiral. Have you lost your mind?
He calls me Admiral Malcontent. He seems to think that's my actual rank and name.
Don't you know he's the one who lost the Battle of Talay?
Broysk's earliest command. Before I was born.
It was his blunder that allowed the escaped Jedi targets to flee Taris before the bombardment.
Ancient history. Broysk wasn't even born.
He sabotaged the Glory Space Station, for crying out loud.
I have no idea what that is.
I hear him. I'm talking. His insubordination is lethal, paralyzing. It threatens the Empire, and you do nothing.
You need to be muzzled, madman. Locked away before you do serious damage.
You will not defy me. Fight his disease, Sith. Save yourself and deliver him to me for execution. Now! Are you listening?
I do not accommodate lunatics.
Then I accuse you alongside him. Rajnik, cut transmission. I said cut it, now!
With Broysk in command, the Empire is in critical danger. I must implore High Command to do something about him.
If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
A prepared statement would be beneficial. Thank you.
Captain, do you have news? How have your efforts with the Imperial High Command gone?
Not well, my lord. I've gone as high up the chain as I can. No one will confront Moff Broysk. He's too powerful and entrenched. He will serve until he's killed, or willingly steps down. And he will never willingly step down. It seems clear. I must deal with Broysk myself. Once and for all.
Nice to know you're ready to do what needs to be done. This is your calling, Quinn. Get to it.
I am ready, my lord. My lord, I've returned. I found Moff Broysk on a pleasure barge. He was on R&R while countless battles are raging. Despicable. I abducted him and brought him here to present to you.
Stop! Traitor! You, Sith! I commandeer your ship! Your crew! I commandeer you! Mine, now!
Do you see who has bettered you? The man you wronged has you dead to rights now.
No, never! Not possible! I shunned him! I exiled him! He was to waste away! You are my men now! I command you all! Kill! Kill yourselves! I have spoken!
My lord, I've resisted all along, but this is personal. Permission to execute the Moff.
By all means, the kill should be yours.
As you command.
You cannot kill me! You are nothing! I am a Moff!
Not anymore.
No! Scabs! All scabs!
The body has been disposed of, my lord. No more of Moff Broysk's men will have to endure his whims and incompetence. Thank you for seeing this through.
You earned it.
The Empire is better off now. I'm fielding reports from across Imperial forces. Among the men, there's universal relief that Moff Broysk is no more.
The rest of the Empire was passive. It sickens me.
I was guilty of that for a long time. I do not feel conflicted in the least. Not about anything. Including you. I've held back long enough. Been too rigid, too inflexible. I won't suppress my feelings and desires any longer.
I thought I'd die of old age waiting around for you. Let's discuss this further. In my chambers.
I'm glad we got that settled. I'll return to my post. I hope to see you off duty again soon.
There's no doubt you will.
My lord, I regret that our paths must diverge. Out of respect, I wanted to be here to witness your fate.
Have you found someone else? If you say it's not me, it's you, I won't be responsible for my actions.
It's not me or you. It's Darth Barris. I owe him more than you could imagine. It pains me, but this entire scenario is a ruse. There's no martial law and no special signal emitter. Barris is my true master. He had me lure you here to have you killed.
After all we've been through together, I even helped you take out Moff Broisk.
You've helped me immensely. I act today with a heavy heart. But without Barris, I'd have no career. I didn't want to choose between the two of you. But he's forced my hand, and I must side with him. Once you're gone, your crew will either join Barris with me, or be killed.
You know who I'm working for now, Captain. If you stand with Barris, you stand against the Emperor himself.
The Emperor is an absentee landlord. Barris is doing what any real patriot would do. After all this time observing you in battle, I have exhaustively noted your strengths and weaknesses. These war droids have been programmed specifically to combat you. I calculate a near 0% chance of their failure.
Your confidence in the odds is your biggest weakness.
If anything, I'm underestimating my droid's chances. You'll find they are virtually immune to you. I'm sorry it's come to this, my lord. What went wrong? I calculated precisely. You should be dead.
After all our time together, have you not realized that I am unbeatable?
I'm at a loss. I have betrayed you. Conspired with your most hated enemy. I don't expect your mercy.
It's useless to defy me. I will keep you alive, and we will see if you earn my trust again.
My lord, This is unexpected. Darth Barris would never forgive such a failure. If you will permit me to stay in your charge, my dedication to you will never come into question again.
You'll just have to make this up to me in private, Captain.
That can be arranged, my lord. But this interruption has delayed you enough. I'm eager to return to the ship and put this behind us.
The ship is through there. Prepare for departure. I'll join you shortly.
Of course, my lord. One thing, my lord. Do you plan on telling the others what happened?
Don't worry. This will just be between you and me, Quinn.
I appreciate it, my lord. I will see you back at the ship. My lord, standard system checks are all clear. The ship and crew are operating at peak efficiency.
What about you, Quinn? Are you operating at peak efficiency?
Not exactly. There's much I wish to communicate to you, but I'm waiting for a moment of privacy.
Say it so only I can hear.
With pleasure.
I'm falling in love with you. What's more, I think you're falling in love with me. Am I wrong?
I feel the same, Quinn.
Now we've said it. Later we'll show it. Until then. I have something very important to ask you.
I'm all ears.
There's nothing we can't achieve together. I'd be honored if you would marry me.
I'll marry you, Quinn.
You've made me very happy, my lord. In light of our new commitment, perhaps you should start calling me Malavai.
When we're alone, fine. Around others, I will continue to call you Captain Quinn.
That goes without saying. Your captain will return to duty now. Malavai will see you later. My lord, after all we've been through, the good and the bad, I am dedicated 100% to you and your legacy. I find myself thinking about the future. I look forward to training your disciples and perhaps our children someday.
Are you debating whether or not to have children with me, Malavai?
I want nothing more. If you desire it, it will be. I'm ready.